Lesson 64, Toyota Yaris. We've got multiple dents around this vehicle. Shouldn't take too long. It's for a friend, so shouldn't take too long at all. There's a little first dent on the driver's door we're going to tackle. It's a little crease. Lesson 64. Lesson 64. I'm just going to tickle this out with a fishtail rod because it's behind a side impact beam, this one. Make it light work of this one. Lesson 64. I don't know if you can visual it on the screen. You're coming out.
That's it. Straight. Bloody marvellous, isn't it?
I'm working with my good friend Dave today.
Yeah.
And this vehicle's got multiple dents on it and he's annoyed with looking at them, so we're going to straighten this out. Inspector Dent showing you a fast, cost-effective, eco-friendly repair on a Toyota Yaris today. We've got 3 panels to do, and this is the first panel. Lesson 64, nearly done. It's in a bit of a tricky area, but to make light work of this, I've used a fishtail rod, 30-inch. Gives a bit of power, and it's a wide fishtail. I'll show you in a minute once I've done the dent. Lesson 64. Driver's door, little crease, nearly done. I'll just show you the tool. That's the tool I used. I've burnt it a few times in the past, warming up, trying to get through glue, as you can see. Lesson 64. Lesson 64. I've just gone over to the passenger side and we're going to count the dents on this one. We've got 1 there, and then we've got a sharper one here, nasty one there. We've got to put a bit of polish on there. There's a bit of marking there, it needs a bit of polishing. And then we've got 2, 3 dents up here. I'll just show you. We've got 1, 2, you've got a couple down here as well. 3. That's it. So we count these now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Won't take long. We'll deal with the door in a moment. And on the door we have got already, I can see a bad dent there. Lesson 64. Won't take too long. I'm about to do this dent now. As you can see it coming out, just tiniest little dent there. I'm going to twist this little one out. I've got a little homemade tool here. It was a manufactured tool, but it's broken so many times. It's now actually a homemade tool. And it fits in so many awkward areas. I just want to give you a show of the tool in a minute. I'll just do the dent. It's a very restricted, tight area, this one. Knuckle the dent out first and just show you the tool. That's a tool. And it's gone in and I've pushed it out. I'm going to move on to the next one, which was this one. I thought I'd do the finishing. Sharp dent. Might block and polish this one afterwards. It was a sharp dent. Needs a bit of a tap down. Lesson 64. Lesson 64. I'm just going to do this dent on the sway line from underneath while I've got the wheel off. Makes life a lot easier than stripping the whole car out. It is quite complex to strip out, this Yaris is. It's all one piece of plastic interior. It's a massive job, so I'm going to do it this way and just seal up. Lesson 64. I'm just going to tackle these dents. 1 left there, 2 left there. Just do this one first. Just a normal supermarket dents these are, where the people from parking to get their shopping in the local supermarket and not naming any names, but it's been dented that way. Just this is general wear and tear, I would say. I wouldn't say anybody's gone out their way to damage this car in particular, but lots of little dents, just from which what I would say is ignorance. Other people not really respecting the vehicle next to it, not really appreciating somebody's pride and joy next to them. That's lesson 64. I'm just working out one of these other dents here. I don't know if you can see it or not what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna, won't take too long, so nearly done anyway on this vehicle. Lesson 64. There's a few dents on the front of this, from the front passenger door here. And I'm just going to do them. That one's quite sharp in particular. But actually the most difficult dent is this one, because it's quite a long dent. It starts up top and it goes down and it goes down. And then it actually, there's another part of the dent here as well. Don't know if you can make that out. Lesson 64, just about to tackle this. So we're just going to use a guideline to speed things up. So the guideline, so I've got a good reflection of, for example, this dent. Now we can see properly, and this dent we can see now properly, and when I move it into this angle we should be able to see another dent there. Do this dent here first. I'm just going to tickle this sun out. It shouldn't take too long. It needs a bit of a tap down. Nearly done. Lesson 64, I'm just going to tackle this annoying dent there.
It's it like pulsating, can't it? Eventually it just stops and you're in a straight line, yeah. That's it, you're nearly there, isn't it?
Nearly there. Needs a bit of a tap down afterwards on this one. Working with my good friend Dave today.
Yeah.
He's helping me doing some filming. Nearly done. Needs a tap down, so we'll come back to that with a tap down. Lesson 64. Got another annoying dent. This one here in particular. Easiest way to do a dent like this is to go in through there. Now basically that was a grommet there. We're going to take this off and then we're going to go in through this angle. And to do this one I'm going to use a right hand tool, which looks like this. And this I'm going to thread through there, and then we're going to do the dent on this side.
Yeah, right, okay. Right, you've got yeah.
Lesson 64, I'm just working this out. I don't know if you can see the angles I'm standing at and sitting at. I'm on one knee, I'm just going through the back of the panel, I'm just working this out, just slightly manipulating this out. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Back to what you used to do before.
Yeah, I've got you right. Your hand
The hand.
and your head, and you're on the floor.
Nearly done on this vehicle. There's three dents on this door. just this long karate chop left to do. It won't take too long. It takes you about over an hour to do a dent of this size. You shouldn't really be doing this professionally. But it's always good as a hobby. But if you want to take this up professionally, you should be doing a dent in about 15 minutes. Probably half hour if it's aluminium, or an hour even, depending on how size of dent and location. But all done. Lesson 64. I'm going to show you a quick end result job. Very good job here. We've got multiple small dents all over this vehicle. I'm very impressed with this. We had 1, 2, then we had a few more dents up here. We had multiple dents along this area. As you can see, all done. Toyota Yaris. Just going to show you the driver's door. Had a few dents as well. Little crease. We've done this. Invisible. Very happy with the results. Again, inspector there showing you a very fast, cost-effective repair. Minimal fuss. No mess. No stress. We've done 3 panels. Now this car is immaculate. There's not a ding on this vehicle. Very impressed with the results. Show the sharp dent. There was a sharp dent on this by this door handle here. All done. There was a sharp dent leading to the back panel here. All done. And there's a bow just towards the edge. All done. We had multiple small dents on this back wing. All done. Had a bit of help filming today from my good friend David. Lesson 64. All done.
How's that?